Episode 20. New subscriber shout out. Welcome guys. You can help me with this enchantment. Level 43. And what do we get? Okay. I think we're going to stop doing 43 enchantments because I'm getting nothing but junk. Now, Caravac's online, and he's down in the mines, and he found 39 diamonds. You know, we're using Fortune 3, but that's pretty sweet. You can't argue with that. He's like the diamond master. Now, as you saw in the last episode, I needed a lot of sand for glass, and I came back to this base to see what I had, and there's a little bit of glass in here. I also went to the sand depot, and I got some more sand. So, we'll be able to finish off that glass floor anyway. Let's head back over there. Alright, this is not good for business. I was just in trying to collect some stuff, and I got too close, and the creeper exploded, and this is what happened. So I need to fix that. I need to design this system somehow get a better collection, better way to collect everything, and I just need blocks. I was totally unprepared for this catastrophe. Alright, we'll just temporarily fix this up here. It will look terrible, but whatever. Okay. Okay, I need that sign. That's what was holding back the lava. Goes right there. So it's no longer the lava blade of awesome. It's the lava blade of whoops. We just made a huge disaster. Okay. Let's cobble it up. Figured I'd had to press record on that crazy situation. It wasn't cool, but it was a disaster. And the good thing is it was me who blew it up and not somebody else, so I don't have anybody to yell at, because it's never fun having to yell at people. Alright, so we'll put that back in there. Can I reach this? But if I do that, the creeper's gonna just blow it up. We'll break it and run. Oh, that was a scary noise. Okay. Put you back there. So it should be safe again. All I wanted was a little bit of gunpowder. Wow, that was terrible. The reason I needed the gunpowder is because I was making more potions to go into the mob spawner. Well, the trips back and forth to the sand depot has paid off. We've gotten enough glass to finish this little thing here. And then we'll start working on the walls. But I want to talk to you guys just to remind you that yesterday I posted the episode of Skygrid, episode 1. Now I only filmed one episode. So, because I wanted some feedback first. I wanted to see how it went. So if you guys have watched it, you know, tell me if it's good or bad. You know, leave some comments on it. If you haven't watched it, then don't worry about it, because you probably don't care enough. But that's what I wanted to say. Now, we'll take this, and what do you think we're going to make with it? That's right, 64 chests. Because I'll actually probably need more than that. That room that's up there, that will be our chest room. So look forward to seeing that in a few minutes. Gonna do some wall stuff. I've been cooking a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a good thing I have a wall of furnaces here, because all I do is cook stuff with it. So we got lots of stone cooking. Like I said, it's gonna be stone brick most likely. And I need to figure out this. I don't know what to do. Maybe just straight drop it. I think there is a water source up there, which is basically, you know, stopping them from falling to their death, like it is over here, because I removed this water source and they just fall to their death. So we'll see. I don't know. It's a balance between design and functionality, because it works great, but as you saw, it can blow up easily if you get too close at the wrong time, or catch yourself on fire. You know, lots of good stuff. So working on the storage room here, I'm trying to decide of a design to put. So I have like this design here. It's just some smooth sandstone. I don't know what you call that stuff. And then on this side, I pushed it back and put a little half slab there. Now I don't know which design I like best. It's got some glowstone in there behind it for lighting, which is good because it lights up the chests in this room. So what do you guys think? I like the right hand side better, but who knows? Or you have another idea for other materials, you know, like light wood or something darker, dark wood. I'm trying to figure it out, but those are your options. Leave a comment, and leave a comment today. If it's not today, then I've probably already gone past it and built whatever. So I'm gonna stop there for now because I can't work on this without any more input. Well, I guess I could put this up. Oh, and one thing I discovered is that these awesome furnaces, which look cool, they're a real pain to put half slabs in, or these upside down stairs. The funny thing is, because when you right click it, you enter the furnace. And now what I'm gonna have to do is, there's water behind this furnace, so when I take out these furnaces, maybe it'll just flood the place. I think that should be alright for now. Oh well, on to bigger and better projects. I'm getting sick of this one anyway. I just have to figure out what the next project is. You might be asking, why don't you build an entranceway from up there to down here? Alright, maybe I'll do that. It's a big project too. Everything seems to be a big project lately, but that's what it's all about. Go big or go home, right guys? Well, we got a big circle. That's big enough for building something. This will be the future location of something. I just needed to plan it out because the entranceway from this level to the next level will be somewhere in here, in this little area. So I needed to plan out my circle first so that I could start digging. Now, there's probably a lot of questions. What's this going to be? Well, we'll see. We'll keep it a secret for now. I mean, it'll probably just be a couple days before I start actually building it up. But for now, it's time to dig again. Oh well, at least we only got to go down like 7 blocks or so. But I still haven't planned it out yet. So we'll see what the hell I come up with. Oh, looks like we got a lot of space already dug out. Victory. The other thing, Caravec's like, these chests don't open at the top. I forgot to put upside down half slabs. Or backward stairs. So this is what we got so far. It's a little rough cut and everything, but it's a spiraling staircase. Just like that. Come into the main room here. And it will be identical on the other side. And what I'm thinking is, just reproduce it downwards, so this will then go down, and then spiral down to the main room. But we'll see how that goes. And I brought my dog down here for some unknown reason. So let me clear this up and see what we get. Well, this is the disaster situation that it's in currently. It looks a little bit better from the top. Sort of. I was just replacing these because I needed some upside down stairs. But this is what it looks like. It's something. A little spirally. It seems two-toned. You know, gray and white. So I'll have to put some flare in there. I just haven't figured out what that flare is going to be yet. But it's like everything. It's a work in progress. Just trying to make it, whatchamacallit, that word that makes things the same on both sides. I'm just drawing a complete blank, but you know what I'm talking about. Symmetrical. Jeez. I'm failing so hard. Okay, so that's that. I can replace my furnaces here. I gotta think, what can we use for some color? Now I'm thinking, currently, if you look just down the center, there's like just a massive drop that goes to nowhere. So we could put something cool in this little area, maybe? Maybe some like I was thinking like pillars of water or pillars of lava, but there's no place to contain them really. Let's see. Because I want this to also be a downstairs, so basically we have a 3-gap place to work with. Maybe I could put a thing of lava, like put some glass here. Well, that would have to go like up to there though, and we can sort of cut down there, but it might be too cramped. It's one of those things. I'm probably going to put stuff in, rip stuff out, put stuff in, rip stuff out. You know how Minecraft works. You never like the first thing you build. So, let's see what I come up with. I don't know what Karavek's doing. He did do a whole bunch of digging for me over here. Leveled out this area. That looks pretty cool. A future base, not a future base, but a future location of something new. I'll see you guys in a minute with a little update. So this is what I've come up with so far. I tried something else. It was a disaster. That looks kind of cool, but it prevents me from making this go downwards this direction now. So I don't know. But it's getting pretty late here, so I think I'm going to go to bed, sleep on it, and we'll see what I can come up with tomorrow. I just woke up. I'm coming down the stairs. What's this stupid Enderman? Look at him in there with his grass block. And there's another one over here stealing my pumpkins. He's trampling everything. Actually, I don't know where those seeds came from. Anyway, let's kill him. Get some ender pearls. Yeah, jerk. Stealing my stuff, not giving me any pearls. This guy, they must have teleported from above, because it was daytime. There we go. There's our ender pearl. Anyway, I had to record that, and let's get back to doing what we were doing. So it's the next day. I did a little bit of work on this thing. I did put some leaves on here, but I was stupid. Lava burns leaves, so this side is missing. And like I said, this was supposed to go down and start spiraling around. I can never say that word. But I figured I'd just go like this and put a pathway like along the side, and with a nice wall of lava. It looks interesting, to say the least. I only did the one half because I figured I'd show it to you guys, and you can tell me what you think, if it's terrible or not. I'm thinking there'll be like a glass wall there. I'll just extend the glass downwards, so it'll be a little bit safer. And that's what I got going on so far. I don't know. I mean, it was a cool concept, but I don't know if it will look cool enough. It might be too much lava, or this zigzag pattern might be too lame. So let me know what you think there. I also might just put a water drop somewhere. Just run off the path and land in water for your downward direction. But that's enough for that today. I'm going to move on to a different project. So this is where the new project will be. There will be a door here, which will lead this far in. And we're going to build something. I got my supply chest here. Obviously there's going to be some redstone building going on. But first I need to lay out the pattern of what we're doing. Now, this should be enough room, and you'll recognize it. Let me see here. I'll just go over here and I'll time lapse to some construction. You might be asking, who builds something out of dirt? Well, you build something out of dirt that requires one of these tools. So as you've guessed, we might be building an automated farm. Those are always fun. We're going to use the same techniques that I used in the farm in my single player Quest for Everything that I also made a tutorial on. It's just a little bit different, but same principle. So let me put these in, put some wood in front of it, and we'll come along quite nicely. It should be quite simple, I'm hoping, for the redstone and such, and we'll see how crazy this building looks afterwards, because we will have to encase it in something. Can't just have it out in the open like this, because it will look even worse. Alright, so let me get some progress working here. I think I did it completely wrong already. Alright, take two. There needed to be out further one, and I also needed to put a second row. I've done the same thing to the other side over here, and I've I did a little bit of testing with redstone. Basically, the pistons, they'll be out like this all the time. The top layer will retract, and then the bottom layer. And then, so that works. And that's done just with the redstone across the top here, and then pistons down to this set. So I'll finish off this wiring and such, and then we'll install some water. Opted to put in no water yet, just because we don't want to have any redstone disasters. But I did put in some smooth stone, and basically this is where the water will be. It'll flow down here and then out this direction. So I put nice smooth brick or stone brick around it, so it looks good. And now I just need to work out the redstone. It should be simple. Apparently I can't jump, but it should be pretty simple. There's a delay on the one and not the other. So let me see if I can wire that up real quick. The only problem is I'm pretty close to this tower, but we'll deal with that. See what we can do. Stay tuned. Okay, that seems simple enough. Basically, if they're all extended, the water will drop down one block and then shoot outwards, and then this should open up. The water can fall down to the next layer. So we'll see what that looks like. That should be perfect timing. It's just 2 repeaters that go to the bottom row, and there's only 1 repeater with no delay on the top row, just because there wasn't enough distance. So I'll build the other thing on the same side, connect them both together with a switch, then we'll put in some water. Connecting the two together was pretty simple. Just dug a trench, put a little switch there, and they both worked just fine. So that's simple. Now we'll finally put in the water. So we had to add some safety rails so the water wouldn't just spill over. So we'll put some stone brick safety rails, and this dirt that's up top that's containing the water, that's just temporary. I just wanted to make sure everything works before I actually replaced it with glass. So this thing is ready for a full test, so let's see what happens. The bottom works out perfect, but what happened at the top? It just stopped. Maybe there's not enough of a delay. Let's see if we can add on a little bit more, which is going to be tough in this little tight corner here. Let's see what we can do. While changing this delay, making it a little bit longer, I realized that I totally forgot some things. Basically the fact that all this farmland is nowhere near any water sources. You guys have probably been yelling at your screen the whole time saying, what is he thinking? So I think I'm going to have to re-evaluate this thing. Yeah, I don't think I can make it 7 long. I think it has to be shorter. So I think, in all honesty, I gotta end the episode here. And next episode, we'll continue working on this thing, which will be a lot different because it's currently non-functional. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.